It's recording. Hi Chen, welcome to Southside Community Services. My name's Amanda and I'm one of the case managers here. Just before we begin, I just have to touch base on a couple of our policies and procedures. In the case of an emergency such as a fire, I'll just have to get you to evacuate through the front door that you entered through and just walk up the main street to the top where there's a park. That will be our main meeting point to ensure that everyone's safe. Yeah. We are also provided duty of care for our clients, staff and workers here, which means that if I believe you're at risk of hurting yourself or other people, then I will have to let my supervisor know just to ensure your safety as well as everyone else's. We are a confidential service, which means that anything that you discuss with me will remain private unless I do believe you're at risk of hurting yourself or other people. Any case notes that I write will be kept secured in a locked database, but the only time I really will have to legally provide any documents is if they are suborned in court, as that's my legal responsibility to hand that over. We are also mandatory reporters here, which means that if we believe anyone under the age of 16 years is being harmed or at risk of being harmed, then I will have to let my supervisor know and follow through with the mandatory report and any necessary documentations. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Awesome. So what can I do for you today?
So basically, I just recently moved to Australia with my teenage daughter and my husband.
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with the language over here, don't really know much English. Whenever my teenage daughter is available, she will kind of help me with the language a bit, but I'm struggling heaps.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I would like to get a job here, but I'm just worried because I'm not too familiar with English that I won't be able to get a job here.
Okay.
So yeah, I was just wondering if there's anything you guys could do to help me with that.
Yeah, absolutely. So just before I touch base on some services and stuff that we might be able to link you in with, how long has it been since you moved to Australia?
It's only been like a couple of months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say that your English has improved a bit in the 3 months? Because you seem to be going quite well.
Just a little bit, but
Yeah.
not much.
Yeah. So what we can do is here at Southside we can actually refer you to services. Do you know what a referral form is?
No.
So what a referral form is, it's where I provide information about you. So it'll be basic details like your name, age, it'll be, you know, what support you need. So then when we refer you to other services, they can actually fit you to services that benefit your needs.
Yeah.
So if learning English is something that you're interested in, you want to get back into the employment side of things, we can actually refer you through to an employment service, and they can help you write resumes, you know, have job experiences, get references, all that kind of stuff, and also teach you interview skills, how to get a job, so like walking in and handing in your resume or applying for a job online,
Yeah.
You know, presenting yourself in a really positive manner.
Yeah.
To organisations. So if the employment side of thing is something that you want to get into, we can actually refer you to a service to assist you with that. Do you have much experience on the employment side of things?
I worked in a laundry in China for about a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
But that's about as much experience as I have.
Would you be able to speak to whoever you worked with to see if you could possibly get like a reference or some...
I could try to.
Yeah, just to show that you did work there, because that there would help quite a lot when you write a resume.
Yeah.
And it'll look really good on your resume too. So say like if you don't want to work at a laundry or you want to work somewhere else, it's still cool to have a job as a reference kind of thing. So then they can, not only do they ring up about you and speak to the manager or whoever worked with you, but they find out about how you are within the workplace. You know, do you arrive to work on time? You know, were you reliable? All that kind of stuff. Were you a good worker? So that's kind of what the referencing is for. But yeah, so if that is definitely something that you would really like to do, then that's something that I can refer you on to.
That would be really interesting.
Yeah, and how's your daughter going with interpreting for you, like does she help out a fair bit, or
She tries her hardest, but sometimes it just gets difficult because I just can't understand sometimes what people are saying, and it's very hard on her because she can understand it quite easily, whereas I'm still in the midst of learning.
Yeah.
And me being in Australia is kind of affecting me because I do have severe depression because I do miss the rest of my family back in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as for the English, would that be something that you would want to learn?
It would be.
Yeah.
I'd love to have English as a second language.
Yeah, so what could we do to possibly support you with that? Like, would maybe doing English as a second language kind of course be something you might be interested in?
That would be really amazing.
Yeah. Awesome. And you mentioned that you've been feeling a bit depressed. Yeah, so do you want to just explain to me a bit what's been happening there?
So basically, me, my husband, and my daughter decided to move up here because of a job opportunity for my husband. Basically, I decided to move to Australia because I thought it would be a really great start for all of us, and ever since I've been here, I'm just missing my family a lot because they are quite a bit of way, like quite far away, and I can't really get there unless I have the money to. And without a job, I can't really get there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of difficult on me and my family, mostly me, because my mum and dad are over there.
Yeah.
But it is a bit hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like that would be very hard to be separated from your family. But if you are really struggling, we can possibly refer you onto a counsellor, or maybe someone else that you might be able to talk to. Do you have a GP here in Australia?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you have regular contact with your GP?
Yeah.
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 So maybe with the depression side of things, that might be something worth mentioning to your GP as well, because in some cases with depression, they might be able to prescribe you medication. That's not sometimes always the cases, but sometimes people get on medication for the depression and anxiety side of things, or they might go through and do psychology or speak to a counsellor. You could even just talk to your GP and see what they would recommend, but on my end at the moment, I don't want to let you walk out if you're not provide you with the support. So if you are happy to, would counselling be something that you might be interested in, or does that concern you a bit?
No, that'd be something I'd be very interested in. I just want to get over the it's not really like a sadness of leaving them behind, but kind of like a regret of leaving them behind. But then again, I do love my life in Australia, and I do want to progress it further to see what I can get out of it the most.
Yeah. Do you have regular contact with your family?
I do, but sometimes it's just hard with the international phone calls and the time difference.
Have you tried Skype? I heard that's a pretty...
No, I haven't tried.
No, do you know what Skype is?
No, what is Skype?
So Skype is a app where you can video chat with people, as well as voice call. So it can either be a voice call, video chat, you decide, but it allows you to actually kind of see the person. So you kind of it's like you're there with them. So it's really cool because like I personally use Skype when I'm talking with my friends overseas, and in that moment you can see what the person's doing. You can see them. It's really great. It's a really great way to communicate when you're so far apart from each other. So I mean, if you've got a teenage daughter, she might be pretty tech savvy with that kind of stuff. So Skype might be a way of going about it. If you're calling internationally, that's pretty cool that you're still keeping in contact. But there are other options like, there's different social media apps and stuff. I can provide you with a list of different apps and stuff that we have here that we can kind of show you. But there's, your daughter will probably know a few as well. But as for counselling, if that is definitely something that you want to do, then I'll just, as I said before, I'll fill out a referral form and just send that through. And then we can just go from there. Is there a preference on gender for the counsellor that you would prefer?
Not really.
Not really? Okay, I just thought I would ask because I know that in some cases some people lack preferences as to male or female.
Yeah.
So that's totally fine. So I'll refer you on to the counselling, and I will also refer you on to the employment service.
Yeah.
So then they can support you further.
Yeah.
With the employment, the job searching, as well as, even just English as a second language, because that would be a really cool skill for you to have. But that's just kind of like a course that you can go sit in on and do with other people.
Yeah.
So you're not necessarily alone doing it.
Yeah. That
so how
sounds
does
really good.
all that sound to you?
That sounds amazing, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good. Okay, well, I will get those referral forms sorted for you.
Yeah.
And send those through.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Not really, no. I think I've covered it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as I said before, I will get the referral forms done for both the employment services and counselling.
Yeah.
And I'll find out about the course for English as a second language, because I really think you would benefit a lot from that, as well as counselling. Because it seems like being in Australia is what you want to do.
Yeah.
So that's really cool that you kind of have that vision and that goal. So if that's definitely something, then I can get that sorted for you.
Yeah.
And if you would like, I can make another appointment here for you in about 2 weeks' time, maybe 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
What time would suit you?
Any time during the day, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll make it for about 2-3 weeks' time. I'll give you a call and let you know any further details. Is there anything else that I can help you with today?
Not really. I think we covered it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It was really nice to meet you.
You too.
Thank you for coming in and talking with me today, and I will get all this sorted for you and be in contact real soon.
Thank you.
No worries. Bye.
Bye.